One day, you might see me in a whole new way. One day, but still I see that I'm the same OJ. One day, you might.
Time thieves are very harmful for men, especially young men. And this is why. Because young men, most times, all they have to trade is time. Like, that is your biggest resource when you're young. If you use that energy for a creative outlet, you can become successful. But men, oftentimes, when they're young, only have time to trade.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jay Sin, coming back with another one, man. And listen. I had to show y'all that clip from Coach Greg Adams. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, man, because a lot of y'all young cats need to hear that. You know, what y'all got to realize is that y'all time is one of the most valuable things that you have. Being young, you don't have that much to trade. You don't have that much to offer but your time. So you got to be careful what you're doing with it, because your time could be easily going to the wrong people. Your time could easily be going into the wrong things. But if you're careful with your time, if you value your time and you put your time into things that can help you in your future, help you in your process, help you in your dreams, help you in your growth, help you in your development, then guess what, bro? You're gonna win in that. You're gonna win in that. When you using your time to study, to train, to become your best version, all of that, bro, listen, you are going to win. You are going to win. You are setting yourself up for success. But if you just think you got all the time in the world because you young and you just giving it away for the nothing, you giving it to things that just taking away from your health, just taking away from, your growth, and it's just going into nothing but bullshit that's going to do more harm to you in your future than good. That's just gonna put you in a bad spot, then listen, bro, that's just that. Hey, you gotta straighten that out. You don't want to do that, bro, because he is correct. And I did a lot of bullshit with my time, and I gave it to anything. I gave it to everything else but myself. And anytime you do that shit, bro, you liable to run into some shit that's just gonna completely just fuck you up. You know what I mean? Something that's gonna stick to you. You know what I mean? Like super glue, and it's gonna be hard to shake. That's where my addictions came from. You know what I mean? That's where my addictions came from, bro. Because I just didn't value my time, and I was giving it to the wrong things. I was giving it to chasing hoes, women, drugs, drinking, partying, just shit that just wasn't setting me up for success. So understand, bro, when people trying to tug away at your time, when people want to kick it all the time, when people want to smoke all the time, when people want to drink with your time, when people just want to talk and use your time, and you notice that you around people that, just don't care, and there's red flags. When people say that they gonna come through and they take their time, you waiting on them, or, you pull up on people and, they just surprising you with just different shit when you thought it was supposed to be something else, or you getting sent off a lot, you dealing with women that's flaking on you, you got to understand, bro, you got to cut these people off. Those are red flags where you dealing with people that don't care about your time. You dealing with people that don't respect you. Because if they respected you, they wouldn't flake on you. If they respected you, they would value your time just as much as you do. But when you dealing with people that think that you ain't on shit, when you dealing with people that don't respect you and they see you out here on bullshit or whatever, then they think that they could be on bullshit with you. You know what I'm saying? So they not going to care about your time. They not going to care about your energy. They not going to care about the things that you care about and value, because they see that you don't even value that yourself, bro. So when you start valuing that, bro, and really let motherfuckers know, or really stop fucking with them when you see these red flags, then motherfuckers will know not to play with you. And that's what we gotta do, bruh. Not only just for you young cats, but all of us. It's time for motherfuckers to know to not play with you, not play with your time, not play with your energy, and start showing you respect. Because if the respect ain't there, then we can't kick it. We can't hang out. You know what I mean? Because disrespect only begets more disrespect. You know, and if you allowing people to do that and treat you that way and play on you like that, bro, listen, they just gonna keep doing it, bro. They just gonna keep doing it. And listen, bro, ain't no elevation there. If anything, it's gonna cause more friction. It's gonna cause more friction and all of that other bullshit. So before that shit even before a motherfucker even try to think that they can play with you, bro, you gotta cut that shit short. You gotta cut that shit short, bruh. Because all you're gonna do is hurt yourself if you continue to play these games that motherfuckers playing. If you continue to play games with yourself. Stop playing games with yourself, and definitely stop playing games with other people out here, because just because they live a certain type of way, people think that you supposed to live like them. People think that you supposed to think like them. People supposed to think that you supposed to devalue yourself like they devalue themselves. But bruh, nah, we ain't on that type of time. Y'all already know the business. Y'all already know the energy. And if it ain't about elevating, bruh, if it ain't about, you know, becoming the best version of you, then what is it about? You know, you really gotta start tightening up on things, bro. It's gonna help you. Understand that it's gonna help you, bro. And back then, if somebody told me this, I probably wouldn't listen off the bat either. You know, because I was dumb. I was stubborn. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. But listen, bro, if you really trying to become something and you want to be successful and you want to live in your truth and you want to get to that vision that you see, bro, then these are the things, these are the steps that you going to have to take. Otherwise, you're going to be waiting later on in your life in order to do that, because you didn't take heed to what I'm trying to tell you. You didn't listen to what your parents is probably trying to tell you. You didn't listen. You're not listening to what some of these older cats is trying to tell you, who done wasted so much time, so much energy, then lived in a dark space for a long time and wasted a shitload of time and didn't start waking up to a decade or two later, bro. You want that to be you? Because guess what, bro? Ain't no fucking guarantee that your ass gonna make it out. There's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't making it out of that shit. Times has changed. So we seeing a lot of you young motherfuckers drop like flies, and y'all ain't even making it to 18. Y'all ain't even making it to 21. Y'all ain't even making it to 25. So y'all really can't play no games. We made it out of that shit. That's why it's important, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Just listen. Ain't nobody telling you that, oh, you know what I mean? You just gotta follow what the fuck a motherfucker saying step by step. But when something catch you and a motherfucker trying to drop gems on you, just listen to that and start looking around and seeing how some of that may correlate with your life and the things that you starting to see around you. You know what I mean? And some of the behaviors that you might see in yourself that you need to fix, or the people that's around that you need to fix, and the circle that you have that you might need to tighten up. Because a lot of these roads could have been avoided if I had valued my time, if I valued my energy, if I was on this journey, if I respected myself. You know what I mean? But I didn't. So I allowed other people to take me into places where I didn't need to be. You know what I mean? I allowed other people, I allowed demons to get a hold of me. You know what I mean? I allowed some of the streets to get a hold of me. You know, all of that shit, bro. You know, and listen, dog, now I gotta pay for it. Now I gotta pay for it. I gotta pay for it with my mental health. I gotta pay for it with my physical health. I had to pay for it spiritually. You know what I mean? You think that I'm not getting some of that energy back that I put out? No. You know what I mean? I'm still having to deal with that every day and having to fight through that, because now, listen, bro, at the end of the day, I did what I did, but I believe in myself now. I believe in trusting the Most High so much now that it's worth it. I had to go through that shit. A lot of y'all don't have to go through it. I had to go through that. That had to be my path. And once you have that understanding, bro, you gonna shake that shit off and just, you know what I mean? You ain't gonna cry over spilled milk. But for some of y'all, why even put yourself in that position to spill the milk when you knew the consequences? When you listening to me tell you, when you listening and seeing what a lot of these, even some of these rappers and celebrities going through, you see what's happening to them. You seeing how the cookie crumble on some of these motherfuckers. And it ain't good, but for some reason, some of y'all motherfuckers be so much followers and y'all so misguided that y'all follow motherfuckers and willing to follow them right off the cliff. When you seen them go through what they went through and you seen they didn't make it out, but for some reason, you think in your mind that you could do the same thing that they doing just differently, and it just don't work like that. The streets don't work like that. Life don't work like that. You know what I mean? You can't be straddling the fence in this shit. So do what's necessary right now so you can live how you want to live down the line. And it's not hard for you and you not playing catch up. Otherwise, get ready for a long, hard, dark, lonely ass road where you don't even know where you gonna end up and you don't know if you gonna even make it out. You know, you don't even know it. You don't even know it. Because shit is just as dangerous these days than it ever been. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, you know what? You know, it is what it is. Motherfuckers could come in, man, then it was way rougher back then, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I get that, but now, listen, you got motherfuckers killing at the drop of a dime. Now you got more kids strapped and ready to blast for anything. Now you got more people infiltrated by demons than anything. Now you got motherfuckers on demon time and lost more than anything. You know what I'm saying? And now you got more bullshit that's getting put out for us to lose than anything. More distractions than anything. These motherfuckers, you put your trust into the government and these elites and these higher powers up here. Listen, dog, they all trying to fuck us up. Everything. So if you ain't in your right mind, bro, how the fuck you think you gonna make it out? How? You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, bro, it's just crazier now. It's just crazier. People can argue it all day, bro. So if you doing something right now that's productive, if you on a journey and you feel and you elevating and you doing what needs to be done, keep on doing that shit. I don't give a fuck. You see your friends doing some other shit. I don't give a fuck how fun shit look. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. No, what you doing is the right thing that's gonna have you doing what you living how you want to live and being on your purpose and how you set up for success in the long run. Not just going to the gym and hooping every day, playing basketball on the game every day, you know what I mean? Smoking every day, chasing hoes every day, scrolling on social media every day. Nah, bro. You doing things that's important for your spirit. You doing things that's important for your health. You doing things that's important for your progression. You doing things that's important for your elevation and come up, bro. You doing things and setting yourself up financially and all of that shit. With some of the shit that y'all be into with whether it's the crypto or finding ways to get money, however, legally, whatever, bro. It's motherfuckers it's real smart young cats out here that's finding ways that's other than the 9 to 5 to where motherfuckers starting their own businesses early. So take advantage of this shit. Don't just be playing around, bro. It's things that you could do with your time that could really just skyrocket you past a lot of people, a lot of things, and straight to where you trying to go. It's not a race against other people, but I'm just saying you could just bypass a lot of bullshit if you really play your cards right. So play your cards right, bro. You know what I mean? Don't do what everybody else is doing, bro. Value your time, bro. That's all you have right now. Some of y'all ain't got no job. Some of y'all ain't got it figured out, and you're not supposed to at an early age. You're not supposed to while you're young, but understand that your time is very valuable, and what you do to it will dictate a lot down the line. Okay? So value that. When people trying to get that and trying to get your energy, bro, because they know the value of you. They know the value of your time. So if they see you on bullshit all the time, not doing nothing with it, then they gonna feel like they could do something with your time. I don't give a fuck. It could be your family. It could be your friends. They gonna feel like they could dictate your time and energy for you. And they gonna use that to their advantage. Don't do that. Don't let a motherfucker play you like that, because that's all it is another form of manipulation so they could keep their foot on your neck, so they could elevate past you. And they using you to do that. And it may seem innocent. It may seem like y'all just online, just jumping on the game and playing. It could just seem like y'all just hanging out. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with shooting hoops and all of that shit at the gym or whatever. But make sure that you getting time alone and going in there to get your fitness in and getting your mind right. You know what I'm saying? Not just playing basketball. And I'm saying this because I know a lot of motherfuckers that spend a lot of time just hooping, but outside of hooping at the gym and playing pickup games and all of that shit, they life all the way fucked up. You know what I mean? They got babies all over the place. They just not doing nothing with they time. They have no purpose, and they just still stuck in that kid stage. You know what I mean? And they out there fighting and doing all of the shit, putting energy out on the court in the pickup game, more energy into that than they putting into their real life. So they caught up into all of the bullshit, and you don't need to be caught up into that either, bruh. So it don't matter. It may seem innocent, like motherfuckers just want to kick it and do all the other shit. Nah, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of time motherfuckers just want you doing what they want you to do. Just because they ain't on shit, they want you not on shit. Just because they chasing hoes, they want you chasing hoes. Just because they gang banging, they want you gang banging. That's it. So you really do got to be your own person, own individual, and on your own purpose out here. Not following, because when you following, bruh, listen, you hollowing. I'm making shit up. When you following, you hollowing, because you know what hollow is? That's just like a bottle. That's like hollow, because there's nothing in the inside. You know what I mean? And that's what you're doing with your body when you following. You're not putting anything good inside of you. It's just empty. It's just hollow. It's full of nothing. It's full of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you do when you following, instead of following your own path, following your own intuition, following your own thoughts, following your own morals. You know? So, man, just think about it moving forward, all right? And that's my word, man. My name Jason, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.
First I'ma get on my grind, then second stop wasting my time on shit less important. If ain't about money, I'm going the other direction. And third, I'ma do what I gotta to eat. Fourth, I'ma sew up the streets. Fifth, I'ma never quit dropping this heat. So as long as I'm breathing, you better get used to me. Sixth, I'ma get